It's time for Talking Shit. Hi, I'm DeAndre. Welcome to another edition of Talking Shit. I want to talk to you about gun control. Apparently, the National Rifle Association it left negotiations with Biden last week, and tomorrow Joe Biden, Vice President Biden, will be introducing some ideas and or probably some manuscript for an executive order about, what they're going to do about gun control. The Newtown catastrophic, devastating, horrible incident has brought some really weirdness to the gun lobbyists. And, my take on this is that, gun control, who gonna control the guns? I don't want no damn gun. I don't want a gun. People are too fucking, people make me too angry to own a gun. I think that guns ought to be left to those better equipped to handle them. I don't really think that they should be, you should be able to access a gun if you're mentally ill. There's just a lot of weirdness about this gun thing, and, some people believe that if we give up certain guns that the government is going to get us. Even with the 300 billion guns that are loose in our society here in America, if the American government really wanted to start some shit with its citizens, I think the citizens would have a run for the money, unless a lot of us could get a hold of some nuclear submarines and shit. And start a new battleship game. You're like, Compton, Watts, 103rd Street. You sank my battleship. I mean, I don't predict us going at war with the U.S. government, common citizens, but I really am frightened by some of the rhetoric I'm hearing about these people who are so hell-bent on these rights to bear arms, Bear your arms. Go ahead and bear your arms. These are my bare arms right here. Look at that. I'm buff. I don't want no fucking getting, there's been so many killings. There's been so much dishonesty with people who will get a hold of a gun. I think they should make it as hard as possible to do what happened to those children. 20 kids. And I'm not even talking about the teachers and the staff that were killed, but 6 adults, 20 children. And all the gun controllers can say is, y'all trying to take our guns away, Anybody, there was some gun owners who I heard reports of that just say, here, go ahead and take this thing. I don't even want it. It was so disgusted by what took place with those children. And the young boy who did it, the young man, he got those guns from his mama, it's just horrible. What else is going on? Now, President Barack Obama is about ready to start a fight with the debt ceiling going on, and President at a press conference today was explaining how increasing the debt ceiling does not increase spending. Republican politicians are being a little dishonest by saying that, we got to cut down on spending. Those are things that if you're really going to cut down on spending as it connects to the debt ceiling, then you would not go ahead and already acquire all these bills. These are all bills that come due that need to be paid, and increasing the debt ceiling allows us to have the money to pay it, because this money has already been spent. So we cannot default on this stuff. And you just have some people that are really misinformed. There's a propaganda machine to really go after the guy that probably could use some Afro sheen. Nobody, they don't like him. There was a release of evidence or information that says that part of the platform of the Republican Party, in lieu of even after losing the election, was to not really let anything that Barack Obama wants to happen pass through. And I think that he's navigated very well, in spite of all the obstructionist stuff going on, that he's navigated around all these things and is still the President of the United States. And he's doing pretty good. And we need to support him. And I'm grateful that we are looking at some help based on the financial cliff stuff that we navigated around. I mean, it was just to put off the inevitability of them continuing to fight his black ass. That's all the time we have now for Talking Shit. Yeah. Black Man with Hands production plan. Thank you. Bye-bye.